Okay, hello, Marseille.
Hey.
I'm proud to have you on the Beauty and Twilight internet show. You're a one-rated celebrity by now, known as one of the sexiest women on earth, and have thousands of worldwide fans and followers from all ages who are anxious to know more about you. In this interview session, I'll ask you, with your permission, a couple of questions that might interest your admirers and help them portray your character a little better. Then are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, let's begin with the first question.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
I think it's obvious. It's red.
Red.
Yes, I like this color so much.
Give me an example of what you like. Which things do you like in this character? Do you like furnitures?
I think I
painted
like
red?
everything
Food?
in red. I like lipstick in red, first of all.
Yeah, well,
I like red hats. I like red dresses. I think it's very sexy color, and I think when I think about something, I see the color red. You understand? I think it's like
okay.
very.
What are the characters in a man that attract you the most?
I think it's his eyes. When you look at someone's eyes, you can really see his soul through the eyes, you know.
Yeah. What are the characters in a man that you dislike the most?
Wow, it's a good question. I think it's proudness. When you're too proud, you can't let anyone to get into your soul. You can get anyone to help you because you're too proud.
What are the characters in a woman that attract you the most?
I think the lips.
The lips.
Yeah, I like women's lips a lot.
Okay. What are the characters in a woman that you dislike the most?
I think when she's unfaithful, when she's how do you say? I can trust her, untrustable.
Untrustable. Who do you prefer at the end, man or woman?
It's a really, really good question, because I think there is special things about women, like their sensuality. I think men can never have what women have, and her way to, to attract you. But men, I think that men really needs me, and I like this, that they are so needed of me, and I like their body and the way they looked at me. So I think I prefer them both.
Yeah, physically you're like attracted to both, right?
Yes, yes, and mentally too.
Yes. What do you like the most about your profession?
I think the change I make in people, when someone come to me and get out a different person, I think I really change people's lives.
Can you describe the way you change their lives?
I think, but you need to come to my clinic for knowing it, but I just kidding. I think the conversations we make before the treatment, the sex treatment itself, and afterwards, when the man feel that someone loves him, that someone cares about him, and he wake up after a good sex, and after his heart is empty because we spoke a lot and he tell me all his problems, he feel more strength. he feel he can handle everything in this world.
Yes. What do you describe the most important thing, like in the session, as sex or speaking? Maybe speaking about sex?
No, I think it's the whole package, because
Yeah.
if I just speak to them, it don't have any influence, you know. They understand, but they don't do something about it. But if it's only sex, it's like a slot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, yes.
So this is the reason you take like 24 hours with a client?
Yes.
Or is
Because
it 12 hours? I mean,
it's
it changes.
12 hours. It's 12 hours, maybe more. 24 hours, it's more money. Sorry,
Yes,
but
of course.
it's a full
It's your,
treatment, you know.
yeah.
It's a full it's a big package. Of course, if you in your life in position that you need help now, take the package of 24 hours. But when you are already a client that come every week or every month, you know, so you need the smallest package.
There are, by the way, clients that are just speak with you. I mean, without sex, they just want to speak with you and spend like their money on just your advice.
I tell you what, there are many clients that in the first, when they just come into the clinic, they ask me just to talk, especially with the women. I don't have this problem. I can talk. It's like, you know, everything is okay. But after they feel me, after they feel my energy, my sensuality, so they can't reject it. I mean, it come afterwards. They don't even understand what they do. Only a day after they say, "Oh, what I did, I such a stupid." But I said, "No, it's okay. You did well. This is what's supposed to happen, you know.
Okay.
If not, so go to psychiatrist. You don't need me."
What do you detest the most about your profession?
Sorry, my English is not so
Well,
good.
what do you dislike the most about your profession?
Yeah, I dislike. I think I dislike the way people treat, or people see my profession outside. You know, when I say I do sex treatments with people, they say, "So you are a slut, you are a whore, you take money for making sex with people." But it's not true. I don't just make sex with them. I feel I really help them, you know, but really. And I see their change.
There are people that like telling you, that insult you in that matter. They tell you
Yes,
that
of
you're...
course. There are many, you know, people that don't understand.
I mean, our society, they
I
take
think
like
the society is scared of my profession.
Yes.
They don't understand, they don't want to understand. It's never mind how many times I would explain to them, it won't get to them because they don't know. You know, they can say, "Okay, so you're a psychiatrist, so why do you need sex with people?" You know?
Yes. That's an interesting thing.
Yes.
But you like consider sex as a therapy.
Yes. It's part of my therapy. I never do sex just like it. Never. I mean, maybe with chin but...
It is true that you studied philosophy in your youth.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me if you take something that you learned from philosophy to your profession? I mean, you think that in a way you can write a book about this one day, or?
Yeah, this is my goal. I want to...
I mean, a human condition. What drives people to find comfort in your clinic? Do you think it has something to do with our society, with our?
I think you ask here two different questions, so I answer the first one.
Mm.
So first of all, I think I take a lot of my learning in philosophy. I think I can share my philosophy, with my friends and with my clients.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, my goal is someday to write a book about it. You know, a book about how to be a good sex therapist. You know,
right.
Madame Cook already have her session of books, but I want my own book because Madame Crook is amazing. She's my mentor, but
it was said that you're still in a good relationship with her, right?
Yes, she's every problem I have, I always talk to Madame Crook, but I think that I have my own way to treat people. It's a little different way that Madame Crook have, because you know each person is different. And another question was, what do you ask me?
About
Never mind. I don't remember.
I'm trying to. No, it was about the social
the society.
The
yes,
society.
Sure. How
Do you think that
the people
do you think that the most ancient profession in the world, it can be respectable one day by society?
Of course, it needs to be respectable.
And not be treated as you hear about the misuse of about the
when you use someone.
About you hear about the nasty
use of this profession, you mean?
About רגע, שנייה, רגע לחשוב.
לא משנה גם. כאילו לא חייב להשלים את השאלה.
The society, כן.
אני מבין, אני כאילו אתייחס לזה.
The society treats your profession as something sinful, as something that it's like trade in people, trade in that women in your profession are used. Now, I'm sure there are many cases that women are misused that are in this profession. There is a trade. So how do you see the future of your profession in a way that your profession will be respectable one day?
I think people should respect my profession because, you know, I know about many cases that people use young girls to make them sluts, but it's not the same. I'm sorry, it's not the same because here is my choice to be in this profession. Everyone can say, okay, because Juliet, but not, this is my choice. And people, when they hear that I'm using sex as a therapy, they always think about sluts and they always think about hers. For example, I had a friend, I can't call her friend, but there is a woman who is a slut, Mazal, it's like her name, and she used people. I mean, she's really a slut. She don't in this profession because she love it, like me, because she want to help people like me. She is in this profession. I know her life was very hard. Her mom was addicted to drugs, and her father were drunk and just beat at her mother and her. So she didn't have a choice and she became a slut. I don't judge her.
From
but
her bad social
yes,
condition.
I don't judge her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she makes this a bad name for this profession.
Mm.
So when people look at her, she said, okay, what the difference about you?
Yeah, and you came from a good family.
I came from good family.
That's right.
My parents helped me. My parents gave me education. I have a high education. I learned philosophy. I'm very educated person. I read Shakespeare and Moliere and and my goal is to help people. And I think I can use sex for help them. And it works. Simply works.
Well, how would you describe yourself from the outside? Pretty? Cute?
I think I don't want to be, but I think I'm quite pretty. I think I'm a honored woman,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like respected.
Honorable?
Honorable, yes. I'm sorry, as I told you, my English isn't so good yet, yes. But I'm very honored, honorable.
Yeah, well, you're quite humble person.
I think I'm very, I think I'm respectful. When people see me, they see a lady. They see someone that they really respect.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a pretty woman. It's someone that you can
respect. Well, how long do you think you will work at the clinic?
Until I can.
Really? I mean, simply until you can.
Yeah, simply until I can. You see Madame Krug, she's still working.
Yes.
And she's a very famous Madame. I wish one day be in her place, to have my own girls.
But do you ever want to change your occupation sometimes to work someplace else?
No. Maybe in the past, but now I'm very happy.
Let's say you're 70 years old. Somebody would tell you would like to be to work in a store, in a flower shop.
No. I think in 70 years old, even in 80, even in 100, I still work here in my clinic. And I tell you why, because I really take care of myself. I have my own, how do you say it? I have professional, someone who make with me gym.
Oh, gym, right.
Yeah, so his name is Johnny.
Johnny,
and he's my own, he's really good. He's like so strict, but I know that in the end I have a nice body.
Well, this is charming that that you will, at every age, I mean, you respect old people that have like a young spirit. This is very...
I think I can look young when I'm old, I work until I can't until I have clients.
Okay. Well, what was your biggest dream when you were a child?
I think I dreamed about, I don't know, I have many dreams, but my first dream when I was a child, I want to become a princess. It sounds so stupid, but when you see these whole shows with princesses, you just...
Which princess, like Snow White, Cinderella? I mean, you were like a Disney fan or something?
Yeah, I like Disney, but there was a ballet that we went with my parents to see, a very famous ballet, the Swan Lake.
Swan Lake, right?
Yes,
Tchaikovsky.
French. Yeah, Tchaikovsky. Yeah, he's amazing. So. Yes. So when I saw this you know, this white swan, the princess of the swans. This was like amazing.
Well, that's true.
It's
I
like
would say
reminding my
I want
childhood
to
story, yes.
I want to say that you were to give you a compliment that
Oh,
you
thank you.
you look like really like Belle from the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I like Belle. Yes, I
Well,
adore
she's
her.
French and
Yes,
you're French
Belle
originally
is,
and
I really like Belle, yes. Belle is one of the princesses I want to become. After the Swan Lake, you know. The Swan Lake when I was really young, I think 5 years old. So.
well,
And Belle was
marvelous.
later, Belle was like...
Before you became an escort girl, what did you want to become?
I want to become a psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
a big psychiatrist, and but I think in my way I am psychiatrist.
Also a psychologist, by the way.
Psychologist, yeah. I want to become psychiatrist at first. It was like I thought after the philosophy studies I go to psychiatry because I think I really can cure people without any medicine, you know, without any, I think only with a real and special treat they can cure.
Do you believe in the long treatment or the treatment of the moment? You say you don't believe in pills.
No.
Yes, most psychiatrists believe in pills, but
Yes,
you
of
believe
course.
like the things that happen to people in their soul, their mental problems. It's like from the brain or from their personality.
I think it's from everything. It's from their brain, but I think it's from their body. And this is why I use sex as a treatment.
It's like you
Because
believe the
it's not,
physical.
Okay, yeah, I believe that it's something in their mind, but it comes from the body, you know. So it's like, and it works. Sorry, I see it with my clients.
Yes. Okay,
What do you say? Sorry.
What?
You say something.
לא, I didn't say sorry. לא, הייתה לי בראש מחשבה אחרת, לא משנה. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to walk in south. I have this Hyde Park. It's a park near my home. It's very great to walk there. You meet interesting people. I think in my last videos I even tell you fans, of course, about one man I met there. He was very interesting, best man.
In a speaker's corner.
Yeah, it's Speaker's Corner there, like...
You still a friend of Batman?
Of course, sometimes I see him in Hyde Park. So we just go to his apartment and have, Beth.
Yes. So you like pastoral places, like peaceful with
Yes, I have
flowers.
In my profession, I have many drama, many action, I can say.
Yes.
So when I have, spare time, I just want to relax. And when I walk in Hyde Park, I really think about things. I really have a dream. I can dream.
I understand. Do you love to travel on holidays?
I don't travel usually, without any goal.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have around the world many clients. I have clients in Germany, and I have clients in French, of course. And I have clients in USA, I have clients in Israel. It's a small country, I don't know if you know. And I have clients in Japan, of course. But in Japan I have only Chin Von Dik. No, he's not a real client now. But I think he's the only reason I fly somewhere without any goal.
Yeah, it is true that Sailor Papaluchka takes you on his yacht to many places.
Oh yes, Sailor Papaluchka, we were everywhere, even in Russia. He lives
Really?
in Russia. I have their clients because of him.
Yes.
I were there and
many reporters say that they saw you in many places, many port cities,
Yes.
even the port city of Marseille.
Yeah, this is my best. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the city of my dreams.
Yes.
If someone in my, in my illusions, I would marry and have kids, I wanted to live there.
Do you want to marry sometimes?
I don't think so. Not now. I mean, maybe in the past I wanted to marry, but now I don't.
Because
I don't believe
you're
in marriage.
you're afraid that if you have like a stable lover, or like if you have a husband, or they won't treat it like nice that you're with other clients. You don't see the separation.
Maybe this is the reason, but I have many people that said, I don't care, I want to marry you, Marseille.
Oh, yeah.
Dmitry Papaluchko, one of them. Never mind, you are remind him. So he said, I don't care if you have another clients, I want to marry you like this. I don't care, you can walk, you can, I want you to be mine. And I said, I don't believe in marriage anymore. I don't believe that man belongs to one woman and woman belongs to one man or woman or whatever. I believe people need to taste everything.
Oh, that's nice. What will you take with you to a lonely island?
My lipstick.
Okay.
My red hat, sorry. Hat is like... and I think video camera that I can make vlogs to your fans.
Oh, okay.
That's it, I think.
This is true that you are recently an Instagram star?
Yes, I have many Instagram followers. I didn't even know about Instagram, but one of my client, I think it was my Israeli client, Omer, he suggested me to open an Instagram, and I don't know what it's an Instagram. I heard about it, people that have pictures but so I said okay, and I opened an Instagram, and it was like success. I didn't even expect it would be like this.
What are your favorite words?
In English?
Yeah, in English. Say it in English, since we're in London.
I like sensual. It's like in French too, it's like something else, but like the word creativity. I like this and creativity, And what else? Love. I like the word life. So cliche. I don't remember many words now, but...
What are your least favorite words?
I don't like the word sophisticated because it's very hard to express. It takes me a long time to express it. And I don't like curses. I don't like the word, Mazal, this slot girl always say fuck. I don't like this word. I think it makes our profession cheap.
I see.
When you say, I'm going to fuck someone, I don't fuck people, sorry, yeah? I make love with them. Even I don't love them or they don't love me, I make with them love. In this moment, we're in love. This is the connection, between us. And when you say I fuck with someone, it's like make it so, cheap.
You like to go to cinema sometimes?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I like but classics. I don't like, I like the movies that are now, but I prefer classics.
Yeah, you can name your favorite film director, for example.
Spielberg is nice.
Really? Yeah,
I like him. He's an American, but I like him. And
Which is
I don't know many film directors. I know authors, but maybe I know film, but like the film, for example, Singing in the Rain. I like all, Marilyn Monroe's film. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Titanic. It's like the most.
Titanic. So your favorite actor, I would say, is Leonardo DiCaprio, by chance?
Yes, of course. How did you know?
You say Titanic.
Yes, Titanic. I think something about Leonardo DiCaprio is real.
Yeah.
When you look at him, you really believe him. You see his soul through the eyes.
Yes.
So, I think this is what.
There is anything you want to say to him? Maybe he will hear you if he's
the way
in our show.
he was my client, so he wasn't my, but he came to my clinic like twice, so I said him whatever I had to say. But no one's
you want to keep it a secret.
Yes, no one's supposed to. You can cut it on the.
I see. And your favorite actress is Marilyn Monroe, of course.
She's like, I think she's the most sexy girl on earth till these days, and she's really sensual. I don't know. I think it's more the way her act is like not real, but it's attractive. Really attracted to her when she's acting.
When was the last time somebody told you I love you?
Every night, but I think But I think, what do you mean to say? He said I love you, and he really mean it.
Yes, really mean it.
I think it was. It's a really hard question. Sorry. I think it was Chin once when I was on the hotel near here. We were in this big room, suite, and he said suddenly, we didn't do sex or something, we didn't talk about or something. He just looked at me. I drink wine, I think. I don't remember what I did, but he just looked at me and he said, I love you, with his Japanese accent. And I saw in his eyes that he really mean it, But
when was the last time you felt you hurt somebody deeply?
Oh, I had a client that I don't want to say his name, it's his privacy, but I remember, I don't know how he understood it, but he understood that I and he have relationship. I don't know how he understood it, because I took from him $500, and when we went to restaurant, he paid. So how he understood that I was in some relationship with him, but I knew he always gave me presents. And I said, you don't have to, you can pay me just the $500. And he said, no. And he gave me flowers. But once he came to my clinic, not in his time, and he found me with another client. I think it was Pierrot, or maybe, never mind, but he started to shout and to become crazy, and you betrayed me, Marseille, I really loved you, I really wanted to marry you, I wanted to propose you this evening, and you make me such a... And I was like, it's okay, I just want to calm him down. So I said, it's okay, don't act like this. It's my client, meet Pierrot or someone, I don't remember who was it. He said, I don't want to hear anything, I don't want to hear you, I don't want to see you anymore. And he just slapped the door and went out, and
That's sad.
I didn't care. Yeah, I just didn't hear from him from this moment. I tried to connect him, I tried to mail him, I tried to call him, but he didn't answer anything. So I want to, if it's okay, I want to approach this interview
Yeah, sure.
to, who I talk to. I want to say I'm deeply sorry for what happened. I don't know in which point you understood that we're in relationship, but maybe it's something I did. So I'm really sorry, and I wish someday you could really forgive me.
That's nice.
Yeah, sorry. It's like...
Sure. When was the last time you did someone a big favor or made him happy?
I think I made all my clients happy after a treatment, but the first one I know I changed his life was Pierrot. The first day he came to my clinic, he was like ruined, he was like broken man. And after one day, 24 hours that I said, no, you don't go home now, he became a different man. He went from my door like full of self-confidence and full of self-power. I really felt this moment I changed person's life. I really knew that I choose the right profession.
Which music do you like to hear?
I like classic music, and I like a singer, I don't know if you know her, Edith Piaf.
Of course I know her.
Yes, parole, parole, parole. Yeah, I just adored her. I think she's the best.
Yes. A male singer, perhaps, that you like?
Male singer, I don't really like men singers. So
Really?
yes.
Mike Grant, maybe you heard of him?
Yeah, but I don't really connect to his music. But
I understand. And which composer do you like in classical music?
Tchaikovsky. Yes, I like Tchaikovsky, Chopin, Schubert.
What about Mozart?
I like Mozart, yeah, too, but nothing compare with Schubert. So
Schubert.
Yes, he's the best.
Well, I like Schubert too.
It's nice to know.
Yes. Which books did you read lately? Do you love to read books?
Yeah, of course. This is what make my soul to fly. I like Molière a lot. Yes, I like him. I think he's very funny. He has this book. I don't know how it's. I read it in French, but it's called School for Girls, and it's really funny. And I have
Tartif, right? Also.
Tartif. I like
Tartif,
the movie, and
You probably read it in like fluent French.
Yeah, sure. And I like Shakespeare, of course. He makes his tragedies.
Yeah, you
Romeo
like the
and Juliet,
tragedies.
I just...
That's interesting.
Hamlet I didn't like so much, but Romeo and Juliet I like a lot, and Richard the third, and I like many poetry. I adore poetry.
Who is your best friend?
I think I don't have one best friend. I think my clients are my friends. Some of them, because some of them I don't feel comfortable. Maybe they don't feel comfortable to hear about my life. But I think my clients, my fans, of course.
If you were born again in another incarnation, who or what would you like to become?
A doctor, I think. I want to become a doctor. I want to cure people. Physically, mentally, because now I can cure them physically. I had a client that was very sick, and I can cure him mentally, but physically no. So
I see. If heaven exists, this is like a question of the Nard Pivot.
okay, yeah, sure.
If heaven exists, what would you tell God in the entrance?
Thank you for having me on this earth.
That's good. What times in a day do you like the most? Morning, night?
Night.
Night. What do you love about the night?
I love the way I affect people in the night. I think my affection is more effective in the night than in the mornings or in the afternoons. Because they see me, they attracted to me every hour of the day, but in the night there is something special. It's like the magic begin.
The magic.
Yes.
Yes.
I can call it the magic.
Okay, that's really good. What do you love most about London? Why did you choose to live there?
I think it's something about this environment. I think that people really need me here. I have many clients here, and I love Hyde Park. This is why I live here, next to Hyde Park, so I can jog there, I can walk there.
It is true the rumor that Madame Crook suggests you to move to London?
Yes,
okay.
But I don't regret it. I think it's the best choice I had.
I see. Do you find the London clients more like the British anyway? Do you find the British more polite, more like
They're
they
really
say?
polite.
Yeah.
I think they're too polite.
Too polite.
Yes, between us, yes, because
Yes.
they don't do anything if you don't have the permission, and they just always drink tea. It's nice, yes. I like to drink tea too, yes, but I prefer wine. And I prefer, it makes them much more time to open up. Because they too close for being polite.
I see. Do you miss Paris sometimes?
Of course, it's the city I was born in.
And what about when do you visit Paris? I mean,
I think I
your
visited
family.
Quite a lot. Once a month I'm in Paris for a couple of days. I go to my mom's and my dad's. They don't know about, maybe after my videos they know, but they don't really know what I'm doing. They know I help people, they know I'm like a psychiatrist, they think I'm psychology.
Yeah. You like a large family, no? But I read like 5 sisters, right? And you are the youngest, I heard.
Yes,
It's
I
correct.
have many sisters, and I have I had a dog. He died.
Yes,
It was a championship.
Championship,
Yes.
that's right. One of your chapters, you
Yes.
describe him, you're very fond of him, of Championship.
Yes, I think I have a better relationship with him than with my sisters. Sorry, sisters, I love you, but
I'm sure you love them, but you know, people are related to animals. So you do like animals, after all. Hyde Park, the
full of
swans.
animals, yeah.
Swan Lake.
Swan Lake, I
Yes.
like swans, yeah. It's like if I could have one at my home or at my clinic at least, I would like to.
Who is your most sensitive client?
Piero, by far.
Okay.
Yes.
Who is your most vulgar client?
He's not my client anymore, but it's definitely Chin Von Dick.
Okay. Can I say he's your most violent client also? Or there's another?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
I have a violent clients, you know, that like sadomaso and this.
Because
type of
after
thing.
yes.
But they don't violent. It's not this kind of violation, you know. I like sadomaso too, so I don't care. But you know, it's the way they like me to treat them, or them to treat me. But it helps them, so I don't care.
You did heard in the newspapers that he had like a serious drinking problems and
Yes,
about
but
the
I know
many
him.
violent.
I know him. I know him.
Yeah.
He has this problem just because his relationship with his wife and
Yes.
the fact that he loves me and he's so far away from me. It's
Yes.
hard. He can break up with his wife because of his kids. Never mind.
I would admit he's a brilliant singer.
Yes, he's a brilliant singer.
Yeah.
He's the best ever.
So, my next question was about like who's your most passionate client, but it's Chin or somebody else. Your passionate client.
Passionate. I think Chin is passionate, but in his Japanese way, yes. But I have one client, Dmitry Papaluchka.
Oh yeah.
He's
yes.
really passionate. I think too passionate even for me. You know, sometimes I like Dmitry. It's okay. I